Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Sunday, March 15th, the Ides of March 2026. Well, it's Oscar Sunday here in LA, and so, of course, I'm in the gold here for the celebration of the Oscars. The sun today is at 23, moving to 24 degrees of mystical, magical, often escapist, but highly creative and intuitive water sign Pisces. The moon today is moving through the middle degrees of unconventional, often visionary, sometimes just strange and weird, air sign of Aquarius. And what that means is that we are almost in the dark of the moon because the new moon in Pisces is coming right up here in a couple of days. So the waning moon is a time to finish up old projects. And as for an awards ceremony, this is like, kind of looking back and maybe something really traditional wins this year, except that the moon is in Aquarius, so it might be something very strange. In any case, Mercury, the planet of communication, is during the predawn hours in a conjunction to Mars, a planet of energy and often conflict, at 10 degrees of Pisces. And that means, don't get up in the morning and just spoiling for a fight. This is kind of a conflict-prone energy, so easy does it early in the day. 1:08 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that occurs, 4:08 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 9:08 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Now, as we do get into the morning, the moon at 11 degrees of Aquarius makes a harmonious 60-degree sextile to Venus, planet of love and affection and ruler of the arts, at 11 degrees of Aries. This is nice. This is highly conducive for the morning of Oscar Sunday. 5:42 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 8:42 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 1:42 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. This is one of those energies that says, gee, I just want to stay in and cuddle, so it might not be such a bad idea. Then during the midday into the afternoon hours, the moon at 15 degrees of Aquarius makes an awkward inconjunct, a 150-degree adapt, adjust, accommodate angle, as I call it, to Jupiter, the planet of good fortune and expansion at 15 degrees of Cancer, which you recall has just recently turned direct. This basically means, we're in for a long ceremony, but it is also one of those things that says reconsider your goals today. Make sure that you have everything in order because some things may need to be adapted. 12:54 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's exact. 3:54 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 7:54 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. That should be 8:54 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So this is one of those days where it ain't so bad, but things could be improved. So you improve yourself, and that will improve the day. I'm Ra Rishi Kavi Raghudas from Star Presence Astrology, all dressed up here to go to an Oscar party. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can poke it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy today, no matter what. The envelope, please.